Welcome to the Clariba Finance Central demo. Over the next few minutes, we will show you our user-friendly and interactive financial dashboarding solution that puts instant power in the hands of your CFO. Our customer's challenge was that the finance team spent 2 business days each month downloading information from the Hyperion financial database and manipulating the data with other spreadsheets to create a set of graphs and tables. These graphs and tables were then copy and pasted into a PowerPoint for the monthly management pack. As a result, the CFO had to wait several days for the information to be prepared, and the overall reporting process lacked visual analysis capabilities. So based on these challenges, the objectives for the project were very clear. First of all, they wanted to centralize the information and be able to access it easily. Secondly, they sought better analysis capabilities, mainly to do with enhancing the visual components and enabling easy comparisons. Finally, they wanted to automate the financial reporting to reduce monthly manual efforts and decrease errors. With these objectives in mind, Clariba analyzed the viability of the project and developed a solution using SAP Business Objects to help the management get better insight into their financial data. So without further delay, let's take a look at Clariba Finance Central. The solution that we're going to look at is powered by SAP Business Objects Excelsius. At first sight, we see the key financial indicators and the profit and loss statement. Each element of the P&L can be analyzed as a trend in which the actual is compared to a budget or forecast. The solution is organized in different functional areas to simplify navigation, comparisons, and analysis. There are 5 tabs that cover the main business needs, including finance, revenue, costs, expenses, and general KPIs. The finance and KPI tabs include sub-tabs to accommodate the categories that fit within these topics. When navigating through the dashboard, there are actions that affect all tabs and help to maintain the analytical consistency throughout the different screens. For example, the user can select which period of time he wants to analyze. The system starts with the maximum actual period as the default value. The user can choose between a year-to-date view and a period-to-date view. This selection will affect the information displayed on all dashboard screens. The same idea applies when comparing actual versus budget or forecast. Almost all components of the dashboard compare actual to the selected scenario. For example, when selecting 5 actual months plus 7 months forecast, the entire dashboard changes to reflect this scenario. From the P&L, we move to the cash flow screen. The cash flow report displays the powerful what-if analysis capabilities of Excelsius. First, we select a time frame. In this case, we'll use the year-to-date view. Next, we choose the KPI that we want to apply to the what-if scenario. By moving the slider, we can run a simulation as to how much change we need to see for this metric in order to achieve our objectives. The trend analysis chart helps us to visualize this easily. This is a very powerful option that can be applied to any dashboard developed with SAP Business Objects. Moving on to the balance sheet, we see the tabular format of the balance sheet and a graphical visualization of the assets, liabilities, and capital reserves split by subcategories. Next, the Revenue tab displays the key revenue indicators. Please note that as this dashboard has been developed for a mobile operator, the metrics we see are relevant for that industry. But naturally, our solution and the KPIs are completely adaptable to any industry. Moving on to the Cost tab, we see an overview of direct costs and their comparison to the budget or forecast, as well as a detailed analysis of the operating expenses as a percentage of revenue. For further analysis of the expenses, a detailed tab shows operating expenses and capital expenses again with the ability for drill down to receive a more detailed graphical view. In the KPI tab, we find customer-specific KPIs completely adaptable to the requirements of the customer and their industry. Various sub-tabs provide additional insight into the customer's performance. And finally, for an overview of the headcount and payroll, a sub-tab outlines the different full-time employees involved in the company's business. As you can see, the entire dashboard can be used directly within the PowerPoint or can be integrated into any Flash-capable technology, such as an Outlook email, Acrobat PDF, or your company's intranet. In addition, data is refreshed in real time, allowing for access to current and historic data at the click of a mouse. Now that we have looked at the capabilities of the dashboard, we'll move on to the final part of our demo, which explains the architecture and technology used. The solution is based on SAP Business Objects, market leader in business intelligence with the most integrated BI technology stack, completely open and agnostic, allowing for connectivity to and integration with any solution. Keeping in mind that one of the objectives was to automate the financial reporting process, our solution ensures that the business users are completely independent from the data load process. Let's now take a closer look at the components of this solution. As you can see, we connect to Hyperion Financial Management with SAP Business Objects Data Integrator to consolidate and aggregate the required KPIs in a finance data mart. A Business Objects universe with Query as a web service delivers the data to Excelsius dashboard. With the powerful integration of Data Integrator, the source for this solution can be any data source, whether SAP, Oracle Financials, or even an Excel sheet, and can be combined with any other data source for additional non-financial KPIs. In addition, the BI applications used in this SAP Business Objects BI package provide the end user with powerful query and analysis capabilities, as well as integration into Office and mobile environments. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to view the Clariba Finance Central demo. We hope that it's given you some insight into our SAP-powered solution that we developed to address challenges faced by both IT and business users at one of our customers. As a result of our BI experience and the powerful SAP Business Objects toolset, we were able to deliver centralized financial information in an easy-to-use dashboard, allowing for extended analysis in a highly visual format. The solution is automated, user-friendly, and standardized, providing actionable insight to business users of all levels, including the CFO, and can be adapted to any industry and any data source.